What is going on, YouTube? PPS back here for our August 2nd play of the day video here on our YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Another good Monday. Overall, it was okay. I think I broke even yesterday total on my VIP slate there. But as always, our play of the day video comes through. I'm not going to say always. I'm going to obviously say during this run that's been more of the case here. Yeah, absolutely pumped that we continue the run that we are on here. Yeah, it's been crazy. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 and 1 in our last 9, 18 and 3. Obviously on our last 21 here. I have 2 spots today for you guys. One of them is going to be plus money. The other one is going to be one I don't think this will be plus money. I switched that up. I switched out the guy because the lines are going to be a little bit different today. So one thing heads up before we get into our plays. Well, first smash the like button, obviously, but make sure that you are taking these bets with action on the pitchers. All right, guys, especially on trade deadline day like this, stuff's going to get crazy. All right, so if you are betting, let's say we're betting on the Red Sox game, I would put action only, which means Cutter Crawford and Christian Javier must pitch. If one of them doesn't, like say if Cutter Crawford gets traded, then you're just shit out of luck, right? Make sure that you put action in there because for both of these bets, if something switches up, it's gonna be weird. Obviously, this is gonna more pertain to pitching props and like money lines. Obviously, hitting props, I don't really care that much. But for the case of this, just make sure you have the action on there. At least for my second play that I'm going to tell you today. First play. I mean, it's automatic at this point. Corbin Burns, 7 strikeouts, going to go along with Dansby Swanson to get a hit today. Dansby has been fantastic. As of right now, he is on a 5-game hit streak. It would be 10 if he didn't miss the one in between there. So 9 of his last 10 he has gotten a hit in. Obviously, he's been nothing short of fantastic this year. 296 batting average so far. And just making extremely hard contact pretty much every single day at this point. He's facing off against Nick Nelson. Nick Nelson's been okay as a starter. I think he just opened a couple games. But it just means that Philly's going to have to use that full pen today. I don't expect to see him go more than 3 or 4 innings. And if Swanson's going to get bullpen arms, I'm going to take Dansby in that matchup pretty much every single time. I like Dansby because he gives me the opportunity for singles, right? If you're going with Austin Riley or these other guys, I'm going to go total bases before I go for him to get a hit because obviously Dansby has the ability to get singles and steal bases, infield hits, stuff like that. So I really like Dansby today to get the job done there as minus like 230, I think, today. With this bullpen game, it gives him a little better price because usually you see him around that minus 300. And then Corbin Burns, 7 strikeouts. Obviously, you guys know Burns has been fantastic again. 9 out of his last 11, he's hit this number. Weird thing is he is better on the road, ERA wise and opponent batting average wise, but a little bit worse in the strikeout department. I mean, I guess if you think worse is going from 35% at home to 30%, so he's still got a 30% K rate on the road, but he's been going a lot deeper in games. He has the ability to just wipe people out here. Obviously, Milwaukee's a pretty good hitter's park. Now you're going to a really good matchup here in Pittsburgh in a really nice pitcher's park. I think this would be good for Burns. Burns is a fly ball guy, so this definitely will probably keep him in the game a little bit longer. And obviously, Corbin Burns has absolutely electric stuff. The Pirates did do well against him in his last outing. They only had 5 strikeouts, but he only gave up 1 hit in that game. So I think it's going to be an interesting spot because you obviously saw them face the Brewers earlier this year against Burns, and he had 10 Ks, and they scored 2 runs off him. So it's just going to depend here. I obviously really like Burns to get the job done. I wouldn't I don't know if I'd go up to his 8.5 strikeout line. I think it's like plus 110 on its own there. I think that might be a little bit too much, but 7 strikeouts, I'm very confident in this spot of this parlay here, and I think Corbin Burns gets the job done for us yet again. All right, guys. This is the second play. The one I was telling you about a little bit here is make sure you're betting on the action of both pitchers, okay? You got to make sure both pitchers are starting here, okay? Because I'm going to roll Angels first 5 money line. Syndergaard is in trade talks. They're talking about trading him today. So make sure that we're putting, especially if we're betting it this early, make sure we have action only with the pitchers. It's got to be like that because if Syndergaard gets moved today, and I'm seeing reports that he is, I don't like the spot. Maybe they wait. I don't know what time the deadline ends. I think it's like 4, so there's no way to really have him move and get this play in. So obviously that's why I gave out 2 today, because this one's going to be a toss-up if this even works. So Noah Syndergaard has been fantastic at home. A 2.96 ERA there, 2.11 opponents batting average in LA. We're seeing him really limit power there as well. Only 5 home runs and close to 50 innings. That's obviously very, very important for him because that was kind of what killed him before. He has a 3.92 FIP, a 2.36 BABIP, which is actually very, very good. And he's doing an extremely good job at limiting base runners from scoring at home with an 81% left on base percentage. Getting better every single month here is something that I really do like to see. We're getting a lot of ground balls this year at home as well, close to 50% ground ball rate at home. And we're seeing a lot of soft/medium contact reaching 68% in that category. Heading over to Cole Irvin. Cole Irvin is an interesting guy. He is another reverse splits guy pretty heavily. He's got a 1.73 ERA at home and a 5 ERA on the road. The thing that I do like to see about his numbers is his expected ERA is over 1.5 runs higher. So obviously that means negative regressions coming. It's also because when he's pitching in Oakland, you can make a ton of mistakes, right? You got a huge ballpark to hit out of. You got a ton of foul ball territory, and you're just not going to have that here in LA, right? You're just not going to. So I really, really like the Angels in this spot, especially with the pitching matchup. Cole Irvin, if you look at his baseball savant page, it's pretty much all blue because he doesn't really do anything specifically well, right? There's really no swing and miss. He only has a 17% K rate, and this is a team that does strike out a lot, so it's obviously important that he has a low K rate. Low fastball velo, bottom 15% in barrel percentage, expected batting average, strikeout percentage, hard hit rate. A lot of things that I like to see. He's not doing them very well. The expected slugging is over 500 on 3 of his pitches. In thoughts here, Syndergaard doesn't have 1 pitch over expected slugging of 500. So I think we see some home runs. He's given up 11 home runs on the road versus 1 at home. So that is a very, very important stat for today. If you guys are a Dinger Tuesday guy, Angels might be a spot that you want to go to. So I love the Angels today if these pitching matchups may maintain here. And I also am going to be rolling with Corbin Burns, 7 strikeouts, and Dansby to get a hit at -112. Love both these spots, guys. Smash that like button on your way out, and I really appreciate you guys here. Remember, let's get to that 23 mark. If you guys could, please like it on Twitter. Retweet it if you could. We're just trying to keep continuing to win these plays and hopefully make you guys some money for believing in me. So I appreciate you guys. We will talk to you tomorrow on Pass the Prop and hopefully come back to you guys with some winners. So thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day and best of luck on Dinger Tuesday.